And the thing about it, when I got shot, man, when I say it was a life-changing moment, man, you know what I mean? It was very life-changing because, like, on the way there, like, you know what I mean? When I passed out and I was in the hospital, I was pronounced dead. I was pronounced dead for about like 3 minutes, man. Like, my guy, I really didn't make it. I really didn't really make it, man. It was just my family, man. My family and my friends was there. The Lord was on my side, and my family threatened them doctors, like, said, man, you need to get up in there, man. And so, to the point that they wouldn't really just let them out that room, the emergency room. So they just said they had to go give it one more try, man. And during that time, about 3 to 5 minutes to pass by, I was laying on that table, man. But that last try, man, it was the Lord's will that I came back. They got a heartbeat out of me, man, because the bullet, man, the bullet traveled, had punctured my lung and broke several bones and ended like 3 millimeters, 3 centimeters from my heart, man. Wasn't even an inch, man, from my heart. So they couldn't operate on me because they were scared if they cut me open and shit, man, it could go into an artery or something, clog it up, anything can happen, man. So, you know what I mean? It was a blessing that I lived through that, man. A couple surgeries and stuff, a couple repairs, man, and I'm still here today to tell about it, man. But yeah, I wasn't here, man. I wasn't here for about 3 to 5 minutes, man. And it was the Lord blessing, man, and my family, man, that I'm here today.
So instead of using the foot part, you got a bar over there that you're using to push for the brake.
Yeah, like if I push down like towards my knees, just like the gas, but if I push down towards the floor, that's the brake.
Right.
Yeah. You get used to it, man. It basically, you do a lot of stuff with your hands now.
How much did it cost to get all that hooked up?
It costs close to about $3,000 for the whole parts and stuff like that. But when
to get it hooked, just to get it hooked up.
I was finna say, with insurance, I think I paid like $300. But it was like brand new part. You know what I mean? The part alone, then the labor. You know the insurance people, they try. You know how people are, they try to suck your insurance dry. So. But this is the original. I done had this one 12 years. I was supposed to have it replaced, but you know, I done got used to this one. It comes natural to me now, man. It's like how naturally it comes to you to just, you don't have to think of nothing just to get up and walk. Right. It comes natural to me, my hands, to do things. Driving, pushing myself, stopping myself, picking myself up, it comes naturally. I do a lot more things with my hands now. It just comes natural to me. I don't have to think, cause I do it on impulse.
Right. And what's this over here?
This is Street. This the block, man. This the neighborhood right here, man. This is where I grew up, man. Where I learned, this is my hustle game right here, man. That's where I learned how to hustle. That's where everybody, man, that's where everybody start right here.
On the flat, man, real talk.
Y'all run the flat. That's the block right here.
On the flat, real talk, man.
This hustle game.
This young rich nigga right here talk. I ain't gonna need blocks. You young rich nigga trap no goddamn trap mobile. Here, I send the hood every day. 5150.
Well, all y'all niggas learn to hustle at right here, man, on center, man. Everybody breeding ground.
No, we out here.
Get your little ass off my truck, man. We're recording, man. Little badass, little man. Smallest nigga in the hood, the most terrible.
Rick, get some Rick.
I ain't got it, man, right now. Youngest nigga in the hood, littlest nigga in the hood, the most terrified. Real shit, man. That man make the biggest niggas tremble. Did you get your ass up off my truck before I can pull off? Joey, you ain't there, Joey.
Boy, Suave.
Rico.
Yeah, man, what it do, man?
I'm gonna park down that way and get out, man. On your end down there.
Okay.
That's the breeding ground right here, man, for everybody, man. Everybody start off right here. Bandos, burnt houses. It was more houses out back here when I was back here walking, trapping in these days, man. You know what I mean? And this right here, Center Street, man, CSP, man. You know what I mean? This right here, real shit. This block right here, man, is like $1 million block, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. You can, boy. I'm telling you, man. This block right here, man, makes more money than anything, man. This block right here go. You know what I mean? Shit, motherfuckers tell legends about this street right here, man. Motherfuckers. You gotta have love, man. You got to know somebody, man, to come through. You come through, man, with too much of something, man, that motherfucker won't, man. You might not make it to the end of that block. And you might make it, but you might not have your stuff with you. You know what I mean? But this is where it all began for me. This neighborhood right here, man. This would turn a nerd boy into a thug boy. This would put the hood in me right here, man. You know what I mean? The nerdness had to turn the street smarts real quick when I came over here, man. Honestly, man, had my first week over here, man, I got my skull cracked. You know what I mean? So, these boys out here, beast out here, man. So, you know what I mean? You ain't invited, dog. I wouldn't advise you to just pop up, especially if you flashing. If you flashing, man, if you ain't got too much, you might can slide, man. But if you flashing, you might not make it to the end of the block, man. That's the breeding ground, man, because you might see a lot of OGs, man, but the young niggas the one gonna do you. The little group that we went through, they the one gonna do you. Feeling like I belong, I fit in, because I was around people that understood the same thing I was going through. And going through it, they taught me how to live like on my own, clothing, from bathing, from how to drive an automobile again. That was a good thing. And, but what I'm really thankful for rehab is for getting my mind back right. Because my mind had went so far into the darkness, like that it was damn there was no hope. So I didn't care about anything. I didn't believe in anything, and I had so much hatred inside me that, you know what I mean. It got to a point that people didn't want to be around me. So they got my mind right. They made me love myself again, as a whole, not as a half. So I believe that was the best thing rehab ever done to me, and the psychiatrist that did that I can't forgive. The therapist and the psychiatrist, both that worked with me. I can't remember the name off top, but the psychiatrist had asked me a question while we was up in there, and the question was, what made you happy before you got shot? And she said, think about that before you answer that. She said, what was you doing in life that made you happy before you got shot? I thought about it. Because me, 23, young, I was doing a whole lot. So it was a whole lot that made me happy. So I said, I was money. I was getting money. I was working. I was, you know, I was counting money. So she said, do what you was doing before to make you happy. So I came home. When I came home, I took that in the heat. I started coming out, because I wasn't coming out at all. I went outside, and every day I went outside, I pushed myself around one block. The next day, another block. The next day, another block, and I got used to people's speaking to me, because at first I couldn't stand going out in public because I couldn't stand the sight of other people's looking at me, because they wasn't looking at me as Rick and Murph. They was looking at me as that guy in a wheelchair, and I hated that. So when I came home and I got my mind back right, I told myself it's a mind thing. It was more physical than mental. So I told myself I'm not gonna let it beat me. So I'm gonna be normal again if I have to fool myself, trick myself. So I made myself be normal again by socializing with my friends again, going back out to parties, getting a car, you know what I mean, working again. I had started getting houses, doing real estate, so I started doing the things I love, and it brought me back to life. So once I got my family back and got married, I felt like a whole. I mean, the outside world didn't matter to me no more. I started thinking about what the outside looked at me and started looking at how I perceived myself and how my wife and how my family, my kids, perceive me, not what everybody else think. And I had to work twice as hard as that, because I look at it like, for me being in this chair, I got to work twice as hard as a person that's standing, because you have the opportunity to move, to get up, to get certain jobs, because there's not a lot of jobs, barely any, for a guy like me. So you have a whole lot of job opportunities. You have futures that was cut off for me at 23. So I had to work twice as hard to get what I have, and doing that I had to put aside the fact that I was in a wheelchair, because if I had thought about it every day, it would have beat me. And like I said, it's more mind than physical. And long as it's a blessing that God chooses to keep me on this earth, I feel like ain't nothing else better than that.